Hey YouTubers, welcome back to Ashjannoel, and I am doing a quick review, seriously quick because I've got some chicken cooking on the stove right now, on shoes. So for a long time I was a die-hard Birkenstock fan. These are amazing. These are Birkies and they are amazing, super comfortable, short hikes and outdoor things, wonderful. Problem is, they don't handle water well. Cork bed will split, and they fade after time. Water makes the leather very stiff. Super comfortable, great for high arches, great for narrow feet, but they break down over time. You can destroy them very quickly, and they retain smell. Not a great idea if you're doing a lot of outdoor things without socks. Totally just smell, make your feet just awful. And while I love them and they are super comfortable, they just don't work if you're really active and outside a lot. So I have just picked up and tried out this latest pair, and I'm completely sold on these. These are Keens. These are the Whispers. This color is burnt olive and neutral gray. Love it. Size 39 in European. And they are the only pair of shoes that I have been able to completely put on my feet, walk out the door, do 20 miles in 3 days, and not have any hot spots, no blisters, no problems. They are very well designed, especially for narrow feet. They have a very generous toe box. It'll allow for stretching and wiggling your toes around when you're doing hills. Your toes sometimes go numb. Sometimes they start to just not feel very well at all. I took these out, had never worn them before, didn't have any problems. First pair of shoes I have ever just put my feet in and not had to break them in. They don't retain smell. They've got a rubber plastic type bottom. Soles are fairly flexible. They're not as stiff as something like a pair of Tevas. If you don't enjoy Tevas because it constrains around the ankle and feels really stiff, these are a great option as far as flexibility. Traction's amazing. I took these up some pretty steep hills this last weekend and had no problem at all. Rocks, moisture, anything. It was perfectly good. I am now sold on this specific pair of shoes. They are waterproof. They're not going to break down. Even though they have this semi-suede type fabric on them, it's not going to be a problem. It's not going to retain the stains. It's not going to retain moisture. It's not going to make your feet sweat or have any kind of odor going on with them. They are able to be condensed down around the ankle if you like to have a tighter fit. I don't. I do not enjoy having my ankles constricted in any way. So while these were my first option because I didn't want the ankle straps, these didn't give me any problems at all. So if you're looking for a new pair of hiking sandals, then these are the way to go. Try them out. Let me know how you like them. And these ran me about 90 bucks at REI. I'm sure you can get them on eBay cheaper and perhaps used if you choose to purchase used shoes. I don't. I tend to spend a lot of money on my shoes, whether they're running shoes, hiking shoes, cycling shoes, clip in, clip out. I like to invest in my feet. I think feet are the essential portion of an action lifestyle. If you are an active person, you need to take care of your feet. You need to get the synthetic wool blend socks. You need to make sure that you have moleskin with you at all times, just in case you run into problems. Now, I made the mistake this last hiking trip of relying on the weatherman, saying it was impossible to have rain. So I took these and a pair of running shoes, and that was a big mistake. Moisture, rainforest type situation, I was miserable because I didn't choose to wear these in the mud. I chose to wear the running shoes, even with great socks, and I had a horrible time with my feet, just being miserable through the last 3 or 4 miles because it was just not good. You don't want to have mud between your toes. You don't want to have sweat retained. You need to get socks that will wick away the moisture and keep your feet nice and dry and warm. So try these out in dry weather conditions, and make sure that when you're facing wet weather conditions that you do not forget to pack an awesome pair of waterproof boots, which is my next review. I'm going to be going out and looking for a new pair of boots. I have worn out my Timberlands. They are going to be 21 years old come October, now able to drink, but they are worn out and they are too small at this point. I have Definitely had an increase in the size of my feet over the last 20 years. About a half a size, 3/4 of a size. And if you have any suggestions for really great hiking boots that are waterproof and able to handle the mud, I would appreciate it. Go ahead and link me the link in the bottom, and I will definitely do a review. If you send me something and I pick it up, I'll let you know and I'll give you a shout out. Alright, YouTubers, that's it for today. I'm going to go check that chicken. Have a good night.